I Want to Be a Pilot by Lisa Driscoll, pictures by Catalina Echeverria. Bump. Our plane touches down on the runway. We are here, I say to Aunt Ro. I love airports. I love airplanes. I love everything about flying. But today, the best part is where we are going. We are going to the airfair, I tell the flight attendant. It is a huge festival all about air travel. I want to be a pilot, I say, just like Aunt Ro. She flies an Air Force jet. The flight attendant asks, "Do you want to meet our pilot?" Everyone else gets off the plane. We go up to the front. The pilot shows us the cockpit. There are so many buttons and switches. You know what all of them do? I ask. That is my job, the pilot says. I do more than steer. Before the flight, I check the weather, the pilot says. I plot the flight path. I do safety checks on the whole plane. And I make sure I have some of these. The pilot gives me a pin, my own set of wings. Soon we arrive at the airfair. There are planes as far as I can see. We see a huge cargo plane. We meet the cargo pilot. My plane transports things instead of passengers, the pilot says. Most of our flights are at night, the pilot tells us. It is just me, my co-pilot, and a plane full of stuff. I sit inside a tiny seaplane. The pilot is from an island. I fly people to the mainland, he says. I am like a cab driver in the sky. Aunt Ro wants to see the military planes and meet our military pilots. One pilot flies a transport plane. It can carry tanks, trucks, even helicopters, he says. Then we meet a Navy jet pilot. She can land her plane on the deck of a ship. And we meet a test pilot. He test drives new airplanes to see how fast they can go. We see many helicopters. One is an air ambulance. It takes patients to the hospital fast. Air ambulance pilots need to stay calm in emergencies, the pilot says. We take a hot air balloon ride to steer. The pilot rides the winds. He has to know which way it is blowing. I look down over the fair. I have met so many kinds of pilots. Aunt Ro takes me to meet one more pilot. I am a flight instructor, she says. I teach pilots how to fly. Aunt Ro smiles at me. Are you ready for your lesson? Aunt Ro asks. I can't believe it. I am taking a flying lesson. Will I like it? I guess I will find out right now.